Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Bucks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Boston Celtics? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first two are split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, "I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the floor. When I'm done, the only thing that's on my mind is spending time with my family. But the Bucks are my basketball family. Kevin, you're part of my broadcast family."
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. DA, thank you. Taking a look at Boston. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first two games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's White in at the 1. And for the Bucks, they've got Portis. Matthews out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Giannis in at the small forward position. So the Bucks win the tip. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Holiday against White. And here's Holiday. And there's the drive. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And it's in there.
Well, they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Holiday surveying the floor. Portis kicks to Matthews. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Fade away. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Passes it to Brown. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 5 now.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
White finds Brown. Now Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Here's Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Williams inside, defended by Portis. And it's Brown missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Matthews with it, now guarded by Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Holiday against White. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. No good that time, and it's Boston the other way. And the pass to Brown. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo and stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
White against Holiday. Pass to Portis. 6 to shoot. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can they get it? And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Matthews. Brown, the pass to Tatum. Lock at 6. Horford kicks to Brown. Over Holiday. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Holiday against Brown. Outside Matthews. Antetokounmpo finds Matthews. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Horford. From 7. Matthews, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Takes it from 10. That shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Now Tatum, after the missed 3 from Lopez. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. The rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Horford. Brown outside. Williams, a screen on Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Free throw good from Brown. Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Williams is checked in. And Brown drops them both. Here's Allen. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. Horford with the rebound.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Brown outside. No good there. Giannis with some nice D. And Holiday has it in the corner. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Holiday's got 5 points so far. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Up top Tatum. Defended by Portis. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Giannis. Allen for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up with the second effort. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown against Allen. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Portis to the paint. Here's Allen. Rebound, Boston.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Now here's White. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And Brown throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. A 12-point game. Passes it to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and the shot is good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Carter. Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Bucks trail by 12. And Connaughton has it in the corner. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Carter. Driving inside. Here's the three. Warnock grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Connaughton. The dish to Ibaka. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Stauskas, defended by Allen. Williams, a screen on Allen. Williams against Allen. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Carter kicks to Ibaka. Carter right side. It's Allen on the wing. Ibaka sets the pick for Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's the screen. He can't hit that time. Ibaka with some nice D. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. Ibaka sets the pick for Carter. Now the feed to Ibaka. That one goes in. Ibaka's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Pritchard. From the arc. The shot, no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Ah, good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Milwaukee making a switch here. Vildoza's checked in. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. From 13, off the left rim and out. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. A shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Pritchard. To the inside. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Matthews. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Giannis a screen on Horford. Rebound Boston.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Tice against Giannis. Tice passes to Horford. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks trail by 4. And they double up Giannis. Inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Brown comes in for Nesmith. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. White with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Matthews against Brown. Down low. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. That's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
What hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find his shot.
Holiday, the pass to Matthews. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the block, and he stays with it. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Pass to Matthews. Giannis with it. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams a screen on Holiday. White against Holiday. Horford gets the bucket.
They want Horford touching the ball in the paint as much as possible. That's how confident they are in his skill to score on the interior.
Outside Matthews. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Brown against Matthews. Williams with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 6. Tatum down low. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Portis. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Williams sets a screen for Brown. There's the drive. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the middle. The kick out to Matthews. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Matthews. 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. And Horford pulls it down. Up top, Tatum. 10 points for him. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Connaughton passes to Holiday. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Left side, Portis. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Holiday.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
And it's White missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Allen with it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tucker. Here he goes. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Tatum looking around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 13.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Over White. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Tucker dishes to Allen. Lopez outside. Kicks it to Holiday. Launches a 3. That shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Tatum. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Allen. Passes it to Lopez. Shoots over White. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Yeah, outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
Williams, a screen on Carter. White down low. Lopez is there. Williams kicks to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got 19 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Holiday. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Williams, a screen on Allen. Here's Tatum. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The pass to Allen. The tray. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
He knew he had that one. I mean, he's got the open 3. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
And Williams with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Boston leading by 11. Now White. Right side Tatum. Over Allen. A second chance effort. And another shot. And the layup good by Tatum. 23 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Feeds to Holiday. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's White. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 13. Lopez, a screen on White. Carter, the pass to Lopez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Pass to Carter. Back to Allen. Now here is Holiday. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
What a big night for Tatum. He's a guy that can put up 60 in a game. It's a short list of players who have done that.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over White. And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see them go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we'll keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. After splitting the first 2 games in the series, taking home court advantage, Shaq, what's the urgency for them in Game 3?
Well, a loss will put them right back where they started. But they have a chance to set the tone for the rest of the series. They got to execute.
Well, whoever wins has all the momentum. You can't let this home crowd be the sixth man, and they right now are the sixth man on the floor for them.
Say what? You want to repeat that, Kenny?
Well, they're the sixth man on the floor for them and with them.
And obviously, a lot at stake. Let's get back to the action.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. We've got Matthews, Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Horford in the post, defended by Portis. Horford no luck. Bucks trail by 13. Matthews up top. He's covered by Brown. Giannis is double. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now here's White. Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. And Matthews gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
The 3 from Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Holiday sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Holiday against White, goes back up. Williams with the block, and he's able to get it back. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Holiday. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Horford sets a screen for White. To the inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got 6 assists here tonight.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Now here's Matthews. And Holiday kicks to Portis. White against Holiday. He takes it in, and Holiday throws it down.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
White dishes to Brown. Over Matthews. And it's Brown missing. Bucks trail by 9. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Matthews. Dishes to Lopez. Over Williams. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Poked loose. Fades. That one doesn't go. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. To the paint. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Matthews.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Bucks. Matthews passes to Giannis. Lopez outside. And Holiday has it in the corner. Portis sets the pick for Holiday. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Horford. Down low. Williams gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Williams.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Holiday. Here's Lopez. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 9. White goes in. Connects on the 9-footer. White's got 5 now. Here's Holiday. 12 points for him. Giannis sets a screen for Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And Matthews gets it to go.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Portis, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in for White. Tatum draws the double. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Carter looking around. Here's Lopez. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics leading by 11. Brown the pass to Pritchard. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 12. Picked by Williams. Takes it inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Carter outside. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Horford with a screen on Carter. Here's Pritchard. Williams can't hit. Bucks trail by 12. Giannis outside. He dishes it to Carter. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Matthews. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Matthews has got 12 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Brown. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. There's the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Outside Tatum. "13 feet away." And that one hits back iron.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've got an 8-0 run. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Pritchard. Horford with it. He's covered by Matthews. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by the Bucks. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Lopez against Brown. Releases. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lopez.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Tatum, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Antetokounmpo passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Giannis. Nifty move. Giannis dunks it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Tatum passes to Williams. There's Brown with the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Allen outside. Back to Lopez. Pass to Allen. For the lead. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Giannis up top. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown right side. Passes it to Pritchard. Inside. Fires the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis a screen on Tatum. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Celtics. On out there with Williams. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in a point. Now here's White. The pass to Pritchard. Now the dish to Brown. Williams, a screen on Allen. And here's Brown outside.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Now here's Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Williams. Down low. And stolen by Portis. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Connaughton. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Brown, good.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pritchard passes to Brown. And here's White from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Brown. Williams, a screen on Allen. Taken away by Holiday. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Allen passes to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Passes it to Pritchard. Back to Brown from deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Pritchard. 4 on the clock. Outside Williams. And he recovers it. Williams can't hit. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's White. Great D that time from Portis. And here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. He kicks it to Holiday. Shoots from 14. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Bucks leading by 3. Connaughton passes to Holiday. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pritchard passes to Williams. Dishes it to White. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. On the wing, Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Pass to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And the Bucks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Williams. White looking around. From 13, Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here is Holiday. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Passes it to White. Williams sets a screen for White. To end the cold streak. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Giannis. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's White. The kick out to Williams. Back to White. To the inside. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 5. Right side, Portis. Shoots over White. Portis can't get it to go. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Allen, and then for Boston. Horford comes in for Williams, and it's Tatum in for Brown. And both free throws good for White. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To the paint. Antetokounmpo inside. Tatum on him. Another shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Here's Pritchard. Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Pritchard. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brown against Matthews. Looking to end his cold spell. And a wide open look for Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Brown against Holiday. Brown down low. Lopez with the block.
And having to be careful around Lopez, he's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
Holiday against Brown. Holiday, the pass to Portis. And the double up onto Kumbo. Lets the three fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Tatum draws the double. Brown with it. Matthews covering. And finished off by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Lopez, a screen on White. Matthews, no one around him, and another three for Milwaukee.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this. Oh, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Bucks passing it around. Floats it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's sent back by Lopez. Horford against Holiday. Driving inside. And Holiday throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here is Horford. Outside, White. Williams sets a screen for White. Just 5 to shoot. Over Matthews. It's tipped.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Bucks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to White. Tatum at the elbow. Over onto Kumbo, and it comes off the front of the rim. Outside Holiday. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing in?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team and a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Giannis